And now an important update. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has returned home at New Delhi after completing his visit to two nations. Prime Minister was on a 3-day visit to East Asia. He first visited Brunei and then went to Singapore. Those are visuals that came in just a short while ago. Prime Minister Narendra Modi returning home after concluding his visit to Brunei and Singapore. Visits were aimed at enhancing partnership, attracting investment from the Southeast Asian nations. Those visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi deboarding from his plane. He returned to New Delhi just a short while ago. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has returned home after successfully concluding important visits to two nations, Brunei and Singapore. In Singapore, Prime Minister is part of 4 important agreements in the domain of digital technologies, semiconductors, health and medicine, educational cooperation and skill development. Those visuals came in just a short while ago. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has returned to New Delhi. DD India correspondent Arun Sharma is joining us on the phone line. Arun, historic visit concludes the diverse and vibrant relationship that India has with Singapore and now with Brunei demonstrated during Prime Minister's visit.
It was, a successful visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi because the clear focus of the visit was on enhancing the bilateral relationship and also attracting the investment in India. Now, when we talk about the Singapore, yes, the focus was clearly on attracting massive investment, and specifically in the semiconductor sector. And, we saw a great chemistry also between both the leadership of India and Singapore. Also, all the business, when we know this fact that the business leaders, when they met the Indian Prime Minister, so they have primarily committed that in the next couple of years, they'll be doubling up their investment in India. So massive investment is likely to flow up to India. Because of the various reforms being undertaken and in last some of the years, we have seen that how, the business or the, global conglomerates and business tycoons are more than, eager to invest in a country like India. So yes, of course, it was a successful visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Singapore as well. And as we know, this fact that 4 MOUs were exchanged during this visit. Now, specifically, these focused on sectors like, health. Number 2, on creating an ecosystem on the semiconductors. That was the key area. And, we know this fact that of the global output, 10% of the semiconductors are being manufactured in or by Singapore. So best practices are likely to be shared going forward. So when we talk about the India-Singapore relationship, yes, on one side, the people-to-people connect will also enhance because as Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the leadership, they met, the focus was on the fact that how can people-to-people ties be increased. So yes, more frequency of flights, culturally, how to connect with both the countries. And of course, attracting the investment was the key area, when the Prime Minister Narendra Modi